you.
Oh dear God, it's you.
Are you tired of Halo not being dark enough?
Well, actually, I thought that the main story was pretty depressing.
Do you wish you had friends to fight with?
I feel like this is some sort of advertisement. Am I on TV?
Hey! You assholes! No cameras in my store! Then you need Nighttime AI Firefight to satisfy all your dark and sad, depressing needs. Now comes with fog.
Does it have to be nighttime? The last and by the way, last time I saw you guys, you robbed me and you took my shoes.
Hey! I'm about to go out back, and I'm gonna get the plasma cannon! I'm getting real sick of this! Lousy humans. Should have clashed Earth first, not Reach. I was even on Reach. I didn't like them anyway, but actually I like Moa burgers. Moa burgers. Now we shouldn't have glassed Reach.
Welcome everyone back to a brand new Halo Mods video. Today we're checking out Nighttime Courtyard. Now this is a brand new Halo Reach mod that just recently dropped on the Nexus over the past week, and it adds in a complete overhaul of the map Courtyard for Firefight. You're going to immediately notice straight off the bat how much different this map is compared to the original. It is now entirely nighttime on the map. There's been added in with a light fog, so it's kind of giving into like a certain kind of dark ambiance in the air. You can see the planets in the sky full of stars. I believe that these are taken from the one mission in campaign with June. Either way, it looks fantastic, and they really did a good job of just adding in the ambiance here. It doesn't just stop there though. There's also like when the Covenant are coming in, you're going to immediately notice how the Phantoms are. The Phantoms are now sporting these spotlights that shine down on you, similar to what you would have seen back in Halo 3 ODST. I just thought that was just such a cool and neat feature. And these are real spotlights. They do shine directly on you, they trace you, and they do light up. I even played as an ODST for this. I just felt like it was right. This whole thing to me just screams like an ODST operation or something. You also got heavy gun mounted sentry turrets that are mounted now on the roof of the building. I believe there's 2 or 3 of them, and these guys will destroy the Covenant. Like when the Covenant comes down, the biggest thing they gotta worry about ain't Spartans, it's these bad boys. One of the things you'll quickly notice, however, when you start up the mod is the sounds. There is a light rain in the distance, and my favorite is loud crackling thunder that echoes through the map. I always seem to get it around like when the wave's about to start, and it's just awesome. Getting ready for the next wave of Covenant and just hearing loud booms of thunder in the distance. Let's check it out.
Lives added. Weapon drop. Catch on.
So yeah, they did an amazing job on the ambiance, but I'm going to move on to some of the exciting features that we can also play around with this. So they completely changed how the wave settings are. You can probably change it to how you feel, but for when I did it, I just felt like I would just leave it on the default, because they did change it around. Like there's like hunters that come in at a good time, and I think it's more set for the mod. But my absolute favorite thing is that you aren't just tied to classic Firefight. This isn't a game mode, it's just tied into the map. So you can enjoy Generator Defense, which is one of my favorite game modes, mixed in with pretty much anything you can kind of create. You can do it here. But if you know me, I am a massive Versus fan, and this brings it into my most exciting point of all of this mod is the Versus. Now, in my last mod video, it was exciting. You would fight like 4 or 5 Spartans, and you would be like, you would just be like just an elite by yourself. Well, with this, you're dropping in with tons of elites, all of them. A lot of times you play with spec ops and generals. Believe even zealots are in this. So You're playing with all these different elites. It's nighttime, it's stormy. You're coming in, energy swords out. It's just an extremely badass experience, and it fits so well with this. This legit feels like a normal map. Coming in, just slicing up Spartans. They spawn back like immediately, so go to town. You can just cut through the Marines, cut through them. They will fight back. They will destroy you, as a matter of fact. The sniper guys were not playing around. I was able to actually push them back, and they even added in a couple areas that were originally closed in the original map. As you can see here, I was playing as my elite, and I made my way down into the garage area. Now, this place was originally closed before, so you couldn't go here. This was only accessible in the campaign. But now it's completely open. You just can't go down into the next room to the left side, but you can completely explore into this area. I think a couple like little civilians and maybe a Marine or two will spawn in this area. So you can come down here, and what I would like to do is I come down in there and I get some brutes. Maybe I get the hunters to follow me down in there and just destroy the poor civilians. I don't know. I feel like this part was just absolutely fantastic playing as a Covenant, and definitely one of my favorite parts of the entire mod. It's just the ability to be creative and create your own game modes. Another small little thing they did is they actually allow you to drive around in this map. In the original map, they didn't actually have any vehicles or anything like that, but now there's a Goshawk here, and you can get into it and they will drive around with you. Now, if you do get in the passenger seat or the Gauss turret, they will get in the driver's seat, but they ended up having issues with me where they just kind of sat in the driver's seat confused about why in the unholy hell they're in charge of driving this thing. So usually I just drove around, and if they do kill enemies, it does count. So don't worry about like, oh, I'm not going to get the score or anything like that. It completely does go towards your overhaul score. So it's just a nice little fun extra touch, just something else for you to just kind of drive around, smashing through waves of Covenant. Just another thing for this map that makes it just a little bit more fun than the original. Other than that, guys, I think that pretty much wraps up this mod. This is a really, really great mod. I recommend it to anyone who's on PC. Sadly, this will not work if you're on Xbox, because you will have to have your anti-cheat turned off, which will disable being able to play with crossplay. Other than that, though, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am always looking at new mods on the Nexus. Sorry if it's been just a little bit since I posted a video. I have been super sick, and then I got tied down with just, I wasn't really feeling creative with some of the new mods that were coming out, but this mod really just, it stuck out to me, and it definitely lives up to the hype I had for it. All right, everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Away!